And as you can see, I am not dead.
My phone now. I already started. Ah, shit. Welcome back to this thing that I do. Although it has been a minute. It's very, very, very long. Very long minutes. Like how many months now? So yeah, I'm here to fill the gaps. I don't know if I'm going to make this two parts. I don't know if I'm going to make this episode 2 parts. But we'll see if the recording passes an hour. If it's like entering 2 hours, or it's probably like 1 hour something minutes. So I don't think it will be in 2 parts. Anyway, I'll get you up to speed. So let's get this shit. So where have I been? I've been in school for like the past 7 months. And I've been doing school stuff. I've been doing projects. That's been the bane of my existence for months, for a lot of months. School was a mixed bag. There were good times, there were bad times. Hanging out with friends, moving about. We even did a lot of shooting. I was playing with the camera a lot. It was nice. It was really nice. But then there's this like slow creeping in that, oh shit, there's something I have to do. So yeah, I mean, coming to school was cool. It was okay. I've had my fair share of the road going to that place, and what did we do? Okay, I think beginning of school time, I think that's when the Kendrick and Drake beef was hot. I didn't say anything about that one. No, let me just say I was there. If you know me, you know I was there. No matter what, I was every midnight, every 2 a.m., 3 a.m. that they want to drop, I was there. I don't even know what was going on. I can't pick sides though. I was just there. I was there for the smoke, and I was very happy. It was one of the happiest times. What else happened in school? I think that is like a significant like stamp on that one. Then the first semester ending, not going back home, just staying in school, just the vibe, looking for food, wanting for food. Yeah, but project was crazy because that shit was just, it was after, like, we're doing it throughout the whole semester, and we're doing it throughout the whole semester, and we're still going to class, we're still writing exams, doing everything, and we're writing chapters 1, 2, 3, and 5. Chapter 1 was just weird. My supervisor had us print every single thing we're doing with the corrections, and it was just wild. Like, why are you like this? I mean, I don't know. The man was a mixed bag. I would say like partially it's our fault because we didn't really want to meet him. I mean, sometimes it's cool, sometimes it's like, oh, you don't just want him to roast you, I guess. Well, overall, I'm looking at it now as it has ended. He was a good supervisor to an extent because he sure did me dirty. But yeah, it was cool. No, it wasn't cool. It was horrible. Writing these chapters, spending nights, and like, I don't think I'm a perfectionist, but I think I kind of like put that nature into the thing that I'm doing. So I'll just try and make sure that whatever work I'm doing is as accurate as possible in terms of the writing, especially in the chapter 2 and with the references and everything. So you need all the help you can get, and you do all these things. The man puts his red pen and writes this thing that you've never done. write you write on your this thing, the paper that you printed, the correction, you won't even see this guy's handwriting. I remember one night like this, I think it was kind of close to one of our defenses, 12 a.m. Friday, I'll Saturday morning. Okay, yeah, Friday morning. I was watching the boys. It's around 12 a.m. watching the boys, and then this guy texts, and he doesn't normally answer text, so yeah, you have to meet him in his office. This guy texts us by 12 a.m. He's telling us that he wants us to bring our chapter 1 to 3 to his office today. That's that Friday. I'm like, holy shit. So that day, like immediately I finished that episode, I locked in. I looked for everything I can, every tool I could find on the internet to just no. He was 1 to 4. Yeah, it was 1 to 4. Look for anything I could find on the internet. Just put it together. I've not even finished my chapter 3, so we should bring 1 to 4. And it was crazy. The next that like the Friday proper waking up, there was no light. So I was like, if there's going to be light, I'm going to just jaga this thing and just go and give the man. But if there isn't, like, if they're not going to bring light, then I'm not even going to bother myself. Luckily for me, life did not allow me to be the nonchalant Nigerian that I am, and they brought lights, and I was able to, cook some kind one or twos there. I still got roasted for it, but like, I guess the presence of just being there, that's just what I wanted. Like, oh, I'm here, so yeah. I don't know why bro did that. So like you think you're in the clear. I don't know if that was before or after exam. There was still exam. I can't even begin. I can't even start with that one. Exam was wild. First paper came. First paper was tricky. That's when I knew okay, nigga, I have to lock in. But the rest were fly. Exam was good. Exam wasn't bad. So, there's still chapter 5. And then I have to sit down and make this thing. I have to sit down and this thing that I want to do. How am I going to do it? I went to do past myself. I went to do past myself because I did not know shit that I was doing. The thing I wanted to do, wanted to make an application. I got this stupid Android Studio. I couldn't use it. Like I'm going through the steps now. And then you realize that you can't actually use this thing. Like skill issue, but like you I don't even know how to explain it. There was a lot of procedure to even getting this thing to work. And then in the sense of let me start this thing, it's not going to work because it's going to take a lot of resources and a lot of things that you don't even know that you can handle. So I'm looking for different solutions. I'm like, oh shit. And I spent this whole time I was like, okay, I can't do this shit. Let me try and design the interface. I remember one time I was in the library and I was designing the interface and something happened and everything just cleared. And I felt my heart like sink. My heart was beating, this shit sunk. And I went outside. I opened my bag and I was just breathing. I opened my bag. I had Fab, this biscuit. I was eating it. And I was running mad, bro. I want Chris. I thought there was no way. Because I was doing like undo. This shit was not undoing. I was not seeing my work. I was like, bro, what the hell? What the fuck just happened? And I spent like some minutes outside. I called my babe. I explained everything. And I was like, bro. And I entered inside. And I just sat down and looked at the thing. And I don't know, I have this thing where I can freak out, but I've just just try and be calm. I found a solution to it, and I was happy because I thought I lost it, man. I thought it was gone forever. Things that we faced doing this thing. Me and my roommates went to the library, wanted to use Wi-Fi, and this nigga was like, oh shit, we're using our laptop, so we should go to this other library where there's no Wi-Fi. I mean, my roommate are there. My roommate is trying to do his own thing, and I'm trying to do my own thing, and I'm giving up. I brought out my card to pay for ChatGPT, pay for different things. I was like, nah, I was about to, and I was like, nigga, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. As everything is just going to shit, and you're trying to put your shit together. I mean, I was just reaching out to people like, hey, anybody can do this, anybody can do this. Then like I reached out to my friend, so me and him just worked on the thing together, and I was like the saving grace, man. So he just put me through a lot of things. I was doing honestly, I don't even know if you can do that thing by yourself if you know something. But yeah, it was better that way, sharing and then just putting things together. At the end of the day, everything came together, I guess. It's like I remember, I think we put like the interface. I remember the man. I met the man that was the person in his office. He was correcting my work, and he reached out my chapter 4 where I was showing the interface and everything. I was like, "Excuse me, sir." I left the office. I left the office to just breathe small in case he just wants to catch me anywhere. Came back inside. Surprisingly, it was all good. It wasn't bad. And then we're reaching the end of this thing now. We're reaching the end where it's time to submit, for your supervisors to sign and submit. Let me not even start with the printing drama that they are scamming us in that place, because I don't know why to print is 15 naira. Then when there's no gen, 18 naira. Then somebody outside is printing for 16 naira. So that time, I went from not like wanting to go to this man, like, oh, I just did my day, visit him when probably there's a group something, and when I just want to show face. I went from that to being like the first person in front of his door because I had my shit together now. So apparently that week they were not going to be around till like 5, and we had to submit on Wednesday because we had defense on Thursday. So that day I met him till 5 where everybody was around. I submitted my work to this man. He checked it, and I had like what? Okay, I think he checked before another day. I did that. Came back. He checked it. I had only one correction. So like sharp once he saw it, because he attended to me first, because he had attended to me before. So I checked it. I went, corrected it, reprinted that one page, joined it back, corrected it, came back. The man said, have I not attended to you before? I said, yeah, I've done the correction. He said, this is all I told you to correct it. Bro he was like, oh, there's nothing for me to correct again. Bro started saying, this is your work. It's looking too small. How many pages is this? It's looking like 10 paper. I said, nigga, what? I was really twitching there. Oh. Like, what do you want me to do? And I said, okay, that when I am ready, I should bring the soft copy. And this guy has been shouting, put your work inside CD or flash. So I'm like, oh, I have this chance for him to sign it. I go. I'm walking around, my phone is almost dead, safe like 3 or something percent. I buy CD, I put my work inside. It's really like dark with like 7 something. I go back to his office, and he's still with some people, still with some of my friends. And I'm like, hey, the office is clear now. And I'm, hey, I bought the CD, I've put myself inside, so I'm going to sign this shit or what? And this guy is like, oh, he doesn't know if I've actually put it inside the CD, that there's no way that he can check, and blah 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 blah. And I was just like, oh, that I should bring it tomorrow or something. I'm just like, oh, okay, sir, no problem. And I leave the office. But in my head, bro, I was like, bad thoughts, because there was nothing. You could have just, why would I give you an empty CD? It was fine, it was cool. Next day, everybody's rushing out. It was like, oh, we should buy flash, put it inside the flash, that he won't be around, we have to meet him somewhere else. One other place where lecturers were gathered. It was funny, because, okay, it was me and 2 other people. He was supervising, and we met him. So this girl went first. She signed his work. The place was very intimidating. You just see a bunch of lecturers inside. They're having the time of their lives. They're just there. seems fun. Bro seems like he's in a good mood. He signed our work. The next guy, he went before me. He had a mistake, so I guess he just wanted to get it over with. He signs his work, and I go to meet him as well. And he didn't ask for the flash throughout, like those two people. It's now my turn. I was like, oh yeah, remember the stupid CD? Asked for soft copy. I gave him the flash, and I'm like, oh, but not everybody's working inside. And bro signs my work, and I'm like, I would have done freeze frame there. I would have jumped and just frozen in the air at that moment. I was happy, man, because I was losing my mind. I can't even begin to even, that night when he did that thing to me, so I was walking back to hostel, nigga. I was angry as hell. I was pissed off, like I was boiling. I was just like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Man. The whole thing was just, it was devastating. At the point when you realize that, what did I put myself inside? Do I actually know what I'm doing? You have all these thoughts. Some people even had code that was not running. And me, I have like my shit interface that I'm just doing because I can't even complete this shit. You go to defense, you defend whatever thing that you've done there. You ask you questions. People are always fascinated by my name. So it's just like, oh, Julie, where are you from? You're from this place? Okay. Like, oh, that's not the drama before. Anyway, yeah. Once he signed that thing, it just felt like he load off. I think that was the beginning of the end. Submit to HOD. Next day was external defense. External defense, not everybody defended. They picked a few people from some supervisors to represent us. Finished it. External supervisor will sign, do some corrections, print 3 copies, 4 copies, submit it, and go back to your house. So yeah, when everything finishes and you look back, it's like, oh wow, and it has ended. When suffering is over, it's just like that. Everything else is like a memory. You remember the pain, you feel the pain, but like it's in the past. And after a while, as time goes, you continue to forget it. So it's just, I don't know. Why do we do something? And when you're in the moment, you kind of forget that at the end, one day to end. But with this type of things, you're not just sure. You want to end on a good note. I think this man who said he won't give any of us A, but at a point, I didn't mind. Once he signed my work, I was just like, okay, shit, yeah, that was it. At some point, I didn't mind what I got to. Just want to come out. So all this time I had been in school, I had not gone back to my house since January. And I didn't even think of it. Like, it's not even at the back of my head, because I know I have this kind of mentality where I have to like suffer. Like, if I'm actively, like, I want to make sure that the job is done before I enjoy myself. So once that shit was finished, I was the one advocating to, go back home. I know how the shit is going back to Port Harcourt from this place. So we arranged everything since Friday. They're like, oh, pay part of the money so we can secure the vehicle for you, and then we're going on Tuesday, and Tuesday reaches, 5, 6, I'm awake. I drop my stuff 5, 6 a.m. Nothing is happening. I call. They're like, we'll get back to you. They say there's no fuel, there's no Sienna. Sienna people are looking for fuel. I said, oh wow. These people say we should come and meet them at one junction like that. And we find our way to the gate, and with these stupid shuttles, and these shuttles are charging us some crazy amount to go to this place that they say we should meet the vehicle at. And it's like, we'll still pay for the one of bringing us in. And it was a whole dilemma between just going back and continue the journey tomorrow. But these people are not going to refund our money. You know how Nigerian businesses are. I think I refund my money. They say, oh, we already give back the money to the driver. I don't like these people, man. Like, if you're doing business, can you like make sure that the people you're doing business with are following you up, or you're catching them up with everything that's happening? Because I hate it. I was angry with this guy since whatever phone call my friend met me. She was trying to calm me down. I don't know what she was doing. Like, she would give me the phone and she would hold me like half. But like, I'm pissed off now because why is this thing happening? Like, I did not pay for this. There's a reason why all of us paid this amount for you to come here, because we know that we could not go there. So why are you now doing this to us? Homo is when the guy called. We went through a lot. We seen contemplating going to that junction that they wanted us to go out. Apparently, junction is far. Blah 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 blah. One guy with one small car. We asked him. He was like, "Yeah, you just get to charge us. Was it 2K each?" And we're like, "We have luggage, oh, like we have mad luggage." The guy said, "Yeah, like to enter." And I really wanted to see how this guy wanted to pull it off, bro. Fucking clown car, like. Our luggage was a lot. We still had to sit down. Then the driver called us and he's like, "Oh yeah, he's coming." And then I remember when one of the guys organizing the transfer called us and he's like, "We might not like what we see. As per the thing that is coming to pick us up, we might not like what we see." I said, "Fuck." It was a bus. We paid for Sienna, but it was a bus. Fine. Bus. No problem. So obviously the money has reduced. You still have to complete the payment, but all of us were pissed because we now saw the luggage and they're like, they don't tell us that if people have luggage. Meanwhile, we've been shouting since Friday, come to our school, we have luggage. We're all of us are contributing to pay for this amount because we have luggage. Then we had to find a way around it, and everybody was pissed off. I'm talking to the driver, and so we managed to do that, put everybody's luggage in, but we're 5. So in order for everybody's luggage to fit, we had to bring down 2 seats. So now there are 3 seats and we're 5. So 5 of us had to manage 3 seats. I sat on a bag. I sat on someone's box bag, traveling bag, throughout the whole luggage. Like, I was struggling to sleep. I put my body in position that I didn't even think. Like, for a whole week, my sides were hurting, and wow, I just touched it now. Yeah, it was intense. We ended up leaving this place by 10, and I was like, oh wow, how is it going to be? The experience was kind of better with a bus, because I don't know, I feel like buses are just more durable, and they don't stop buses as much as they stop Sienna. These police guys, they don't. Johnny was uncomfortable. One of my friends had a printer with him. Everybody was pissed off. We were pissed off. We had to pay the driver for coming there. We still had to pay for luggage. And we're like, why should we pay extra money to these people? So we just wind them small until we're like, okay, let's just complete the money, because, bro, it was not fair. It was not fair at all. Like, that shit it pained me. It pained me like mad. Even the kind of money we paid. Like, I sat on the bag. I'm pretty sure I was supposed to get like 50% discount, bro, because I don't sit down for that bus. Like, I'm inside the bus, but I'm not sitting on the chair. So like, we got to Port Harcourt and some people came down. But yeah, Johnny wasn't fully bad, It wasn't fully bad, honestly, apart from the discomfort. Got to Port Harcourt around 11. No, we got to Port Harcourt by 12. If we stopped by like 12. Luckily for me, my uncle was there. I waited for some of my friends to go. I had to drop my friend. And I met the guy that we're talking to over there, that was planning it, and said we might not like what we say. I met him at this thing now, and he was like, they even waited for us. And my friend was like, this is the guy who you can shout for him now. I was like, I'm still pissed off now, but I was like, oh, what you people did, blah blah blah. And he's like, he waited for us, so he apologizes and whatever. Oh, fucking Johnny, man. When we were in worry, my dad wanted me to stop in worry, and so his friend would pick me and we'll go to his place, and I'll just continue the journey tomorrow. But I did not want that at all. So I was just ignoring his text small, just doing as if network was disturbing me. And I go home now, and this guy called me and he's like, I told you to stop my worry. And they were doing like he did not see my text. I was like, how do you know? And bro was like, oh, he has been there now. All these things I'm doing, all these things that you're doing, I've done it before. I was like, I couldn't do that. Like, I couldn't stay somewhere else, continue the journey. I want to do it once and for all. I've gotten back to Port Harcourt. I finished the journey around like 1, 2. So I was just like, I've done this thing again. I've done this thing before. I can do it again. I was not even, my mind was just like, I won't get kidnapped or something bad will not happen to me. And I don't know. I just stood on it and I just like, it won't happen. It sure shouldn't happen. Fast, man. Made it back to my house. Nigga I've been happy. I've been eating. Oh, shit. Honestly, it has been, journey was just ass. Or you just forget everything when you land in your house and just forget. Like I think I have to do this journey 2 more times, going and coming back, and that's basically the end of it. So I'm praying to God that these ones are smooth. Like I don't even want it again. I'm tired. This is something that you never actually get used to. It's crazy. Like, I've been traveling to school since when secondary school. So no. I guess I won't even stop now, because wherever I'm going from here. Anyhow, I'm back. So coming back home, I planned on seeing. Came back on Tuesday. Planned on seeing Deadpool and Wolverine with my brother on like Thursday and Friday. But then I got sick. Very bad. It's very awful. Then recovering from that, and then the strike happens. The strike commences, and I couldn't go to the cinema. I didn't even know if cinemas were open. Just general safety, and so I just left it. This movie has been devastating because there are spoilers everywhere. So for people that have never watched the movie, everybody just posting themselves. They are spoiling the movie for themselves. So it was just insane. Recovering from the sickness and with the strike. For the strike, I'm glad it happened, and I think it's over now. And I tried my best to stay updated with this one. At least there was no massacre for this one, but there was just a lot of propaganda, a lot of sometimes when these things happen, it's like we're living in a movie where they are manipulating information and they are manipulating people to deceive other people. You organize a protest against a protest, and it has gotten so bad to the point that I think Nigerians have forgotten that they have the right to protest. And then everything that happened in 2020 is always like, oh, more, to get yourself killed, blah, 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 blah. I mean, Nigeria is so ass, so I don't even know if anybody wants to die for this place, but geez. This guy is a tyrant because like basic human rights and organizing protests against a protest is daft. And then just like the news is crazy, and they won't obviously tell you everything. I think it was my girlfriend that told me something. I forgot what she said. This thing where you can't. The news always dilute things, and people own the media, and the media houses need sponsors, and then it's the politicians that sponsor the media, and then so they're just manipulating anything that they want to do. So it's always hard to believe, but people that watch the news can just believe anything. But now we have social media to, I guess, desensitize us. because you can't hold anybody from posting their truth now. I mean, 2020, they said on the news and nothing happened. They said that there was nothing, there was no massacre. They said it was photoshopped in 2020. They said it was photoshopped, and it's just today I saw Minister of Trade saying that so amount was lost because of protest, and they will send people to compromise the protest, and then the news will be centered on that compromise. That, oh yeah, see what these protesters are doing. Meanwhile, the protests have been mostly peaceful. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm tired. I'm tired. Oh, like with everything else that's going on, even if you want to stay in your own country, you want to go somewhere else. I don't know. What is? I mean, it's like a fascist uprising in UK, and these people commit a bunch of crimes, and then they never get stirred up by like when these things happen. But then a person of color will commit a crime and they're like, hey, go back to let them go back to their country, let them go back to their country. And it's just like, what are you even doing? These people are working hard, and that one's another topic, because bro, can't even start with that one. And it's I don't know, it's a whole thing, but whatever, man. God help us, I guess. Yeah, one time I was sick, I'm throwing up, putting my head, I'm just on the floor. And this time I was sick, so the protesters came because there's this like government office around, and I lost my track of time because the whole day was just messed up. So they're just there disturbing their office, and I thought like, oh, work has closed. Just so that it was still like bright afternoon, and they were like disturbing. Then I was just happy. I don't know why. This shit it made me smile. Yeah. And yeah, that movie. Also, I came back home and I watched this Water and Gary movie by Tiwa Savage and Meji Alabi. After listening to the soundtrack, great soundtrack. Not so great movie. To be fair, the movie is kind of ass. The movie is like half done. Could have been done in a couple music videos. There was no need for like a feature length. Acting was not so impressive. The movie is everywhere. It's stylized. It's not actually stylized. Like, it's fine. A beautiful cinematography. But that's what it has. It's like the cake is ass, but like the frosting is good. Things are confusing. Acting's all over the place, and then they do this whole plot twist thing that would have been slick. But then it's not slick because the story does not go anywhere with it. So it was just kind of disappointing. I guess like you have this big vision as an artist, and I guess the execution is just the problem, because the story was not fleshed out at all. Like, you're into this thing and you're like, oh, after I watched it, I checked online just to see that people even hated it. People even hated it more than me, self. They had valid reasons, sure. Someone was like, Nollywood formula, cast an attractive actor or actress, fine cinematography, I guess music, and yeah, that you have yourself a movie. Man. I want to change the game. Whatever. Yeah, the movie was ass. It was disappointing. But I don't know. I don't think I've not watched a lot of movies. I've been downloading stuff. I've like, in terms of like feature length, I've not. Okay, I watched White Chicks today. Funny. Yeah, I need to sit down and start watching. But I came back home with this. I have a lot of things I want to do. I've been watching shows. I've just not been watching movies. So I just want to try maybe one every day. I wish I could map out my days, but like, not in the sense where I am when like the game saves. So like, I've segmented my days into what I want to do. I've segmented the hours of the day into what I want to do with them. So once this hour is up, I just like instantly transition to the next thing. Like, the thing just prepared for me, and then I just do that till like the end of the day. I relax. and then it's like a saved game. So the next day comes, and I just run it back from where I stopped. I wish it was like that, because to kind of cement the day by yourself, it doesn't really work out for me. Yeah. So what have I been watching? What did I watch? Okay, yeah, this new Batman series, Keep Crusader. It was good. It was good. I'll give it. Nah, I don't want to rate things, but yeah, it was good. I'm watching this show, Fairfax. It's great. It's about these kids and hype beast culture, and it's funny. It's funny. Come out, come out. I can't remember. Shit, I can't remember. Anyway, I mean, there's been a lot of great stuff. I just need to catch up and watch and just, yeah. As for music, bro, this year has been amazing. Music has been banging from the beginning. I mean, there are some L's here and there, but from Cowboy Carter, amazing album, to Charlie XCS's album, to Billie Eilish, to Victony, to Ira Star, to Thames, who else is just wow. Everything is, to even Rema. Trying to remember each other album is there. 21 Pilots. It's just how everybody has been bringing their A game, and it's just amazing. Like, everybody has genuinely busted my head, and like the girls, man, Amari, Childish Gambino, everybody is fucking mad this year. Everybody is mad, and I love it. And it's not even like A-listers, because I'll bring Nigerian music now, and there's no Whiskey, there's no Davido, there's no Burna Boy. Everybody's eating their own. Everybody's delivering. I was like, I listened to Victor's album, and I was like, I think there's a renaissance, some Afrobeat renaissance, or because what these people are cooking is not something that I would even like fathom. It's not something that I love when I'm listening to something and I'm caught by surprise, like stank face, tears coming out of my eyes. Like, how did this person think about this? Like, I want to be involved in the process of making music. I want to be in that space and just see everything just come together. I think it's very beautiful. I think just creating your own thing, doing your own thing, very beautiful. Yeah. Thames. I remember Thames dropping was like a dream, because since like what, 2020, 2021, EPs, waiting on this album, and it finally comes, and it's just, I watched her Tiny Desk show, and that's when I knew that the album was clear. She reviewed like two unreleased songs now from the album. I was like, oh, we're there. Minus the fact that I've been obsessed with that Love Me JJ song like throughout the whole year. And then our Stars album, I think that's like probably my second favorite of the year, to be honest. Happy. This album is ball. The only problem is that she added that Santa song at the end. Apart from that, man, then Victony's own was just, we had Victony and St. John playing tennis, just going back and back. Speaking of tennis, Challengers is another movie I watched. Beautiful movie. I don't even know where I want to start in that one. I just know that it's beautiful. And then Furiosa was mad. Yeah, I say mad. Ultraman Rising is another beautiful one. The Vince Staples show was kind of disappointing, to me. It was just okay. It was just okay. Nothing too much. A lot of shows ended. you just like, oh wow, just sat down like, oh this thing was in there, what now? Had the whole Legend of Korra. I just kept on rewatching that shit. Had the whole month I was just arguing with people. And this is the extent of my memory. I'll probably just make a post about this. X-Men 97. You know, the July ones, the boys, House of the Dragon. Fucking, what was this other one? I can't remember. Ah, shit. Anyway, back to the music. Yeah. And Victor with his touchdown. You know, there are features that won't even movie again. Ashake and Travis Scott was just fire. And what else? I don't know. I feel like when you listen to a good album, you know it's a good album. I was mixed on Ramazon at first. I didn't see the vision. It didn't even take a while, bro. Now I'm there. I don't know. Just if you just do whatever you want, man. That if it sounds good, I don't know. I know what I look for in an album, and I don't know if I place artists in like, because maybe like a new person and then someone that's been in the game. There's a lot of things I expect from you. So yeah, there are just some things I look for in an album. I don't even know if maybe an album should have a certain theme. I don't think it's by force. I just think that there's a way everything is just cohesive and everything comes together as a project, and it's ending. You know, it begins, it takes you on this journey, and then it ends, and you're like, hell, that was something. I finished. You carried me from this point to this point, and I understand you. This journey, you were the driver. I sat down and you took me, and like, oh, did you like it? Was that beautiful? And you're like, hell, that was beautiful. So I don't know. I just know when I love an album, I love it. And funny thing that I can't remember bad albums. I can't remember the albums I don't like or I didn't like. Except maybe something was disappointing. Yeah. So yeah. It's nice, and this year has been stacked, and it's just August. Yeah, that's what I have. If I remember anything, I'll just communicate it later. I think this is where I wrap everything up. You know, I was supposed to release, or I plan on releasing this, but I recorded something a while ago. I was like, I'm going to edit it when I come back home. Came back home, and this Spotify people just made it hard for everybody. I think they forgot that some of us are just, we don't get studio, just they use phone, use earpiece. Now I have to be using my laptop, so we have to use this external app to record and edit. Or I can record here. I'm using my phone now because it sounds better on my phone. I've done testing. Record here, upload it somewhere, edit it, put everything together. The thing is its own type of stress. They stressed us. It's kind of annoying now, but it's not as bad, I guess. Yeah. Well, it's nice. It's nice to drop and to record and everything. I wonder how people just staying away from it. And right, I'm supposed to, yeah. So I wanted to do this in the beginning. I don't know how far. Yeah, I just want to thank everybody that was like checking. Just ask me, how far now? my friend was like, yeah, how far, you're starving us. So it's nice, you as the person that is making the thing, just be like, oh, no, I'm not in this mental space to do this thing. Like, I acknowledge it's there. I acknowledge that one day I'll have to come back to it, or I can just abandon it because it just feels like it was not the time yet. But then someone will come around and remind you, oh, when are you dropping? Oh, when are you dropping? waiting for you, and that type of thing. And I don't know, it's nice to see. It always makes me smile, and it feels like people are listening. Obviously, people are listening. But yeah, it's nice. I mean, it's just like a hobby, I guess. Not like I even get paid for this shit, because I can't even get paid for it, because the monetization option is not available in Nigeria, my country. So yeah, it's supposed to be like running ads. I'm just kind of asked though, because I've met the qualification so many times, but then I just can't. I just can't because of where I am. But yeah, I mean, if you want to run any ad, I have the audience for that. This is me marketing. I have the audience for that. If you want to run ads, whatever, not whatever. If you want to run ads, yeah, yeah. What else do I want to? Yeah. It was nice. So I enjoy it because there's always a story or something. So I have anything else I want to say. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening. Thank you for continuing listening, because when this break was happening, lots of people discovered my podcast, and they just talk, and maybe they view my profile and they see that, and then we talk about it, and other people that I don't even know as well. So it's very nice, and yeah, I don't think I have anything else I want to say. Thank you for listening. I always appreciate that. I hope you enjoyed this one. It's been a while. Yeah, it is like 3 a.m. I hope you have a nice day and a nice life, and yeah, change your pillowcase, and I love you. I will see you later.